Tell Us Another One is brought to you by Mad Marco Enterprises. Show idea, concept and design by Marco Liberati. Please enjoy the show. Cheers!
Tell Us Another One, a show with tall tales, jokes and antidotes. And now please welcome your host, Marco Liberati.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, what a fantastic audience. Thank you guys for coming out and being part of our Tell Us Another One show. We're going to tell you a joke and then we'll tell you another one. I do carpentry as a trade, so I'm on the job site and this is my voice, this is how I speak. But I've got a very rough looking head, you know. And some people think I look like a hitman, I don't know. But I'm on the job site and got this guy, he comes up to me and we're talking, you know, about the job and the work, and he's just halfway through the conversation, he stops, he goes, no, I can't do it, no, and he walks off. And then the next day I said, mate, what's going on? He goes, your voice doesn't match your face. I can't deal with it. So I'm going, oh, righto, mate, is it better if I speak like this then? He's going, oh, yeah, much better, thanks, mate. So for, you know, every time I see him, hey, how you going, Troy? You're good, mate? Yeah, good, great. How's the missus, wife, kids, all good? Fantastic. So I've got to put this stupid voice on now when I work with Troy. That's how things are. The lesbians who live next door to me, they got me this beautiful watch for Christmas. And I think they misunderstood when they asked me, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, I want a watch. Ladies and gentlemen, our next segment, please welcome to the stage, helping me along with a couple of jokes, is our guest comedian, John Weninger.
How are you?
Come on over.
You good?
Come on over. Come and join me.
Of course.
Yep. That's us.
Better look in there.
There we are. That's us.
Hey.
So, did you have a couple of jokes prepared for us?
I got a long joke,
Okay.
but stay till the end because it's worth it. All right? Are you ready? All right. So old Ralphie can't get a job. He's about 60 and he's been looking for a while, and he just cannot land a job. And one day he gets a job with a company called G15 washing powder. Has anyone heard this? Oh, good. All right. Cool. So he goes to the corporate training and he learns the spiel and everything and what he has to do, and he goes door to door, right, to sell his washing powder. So the day comes, he gets out there, he knocks on the first door. Lady answers the door. He goes, hi, my name's Ralph from G15 washing powder, and I've got the best washing powder in the world, and can I have some of your clothes to test it on? So she goes out the back and she gets her husband's overalls. And in the meantime, he's preparing this bath solution, and she brings out the overalls and he does the spiel. And you'll never forget this spiel as long as you live, I promise. Dip, dip, dip in the G15, up to the light, shining bright, up to the nose, smells like a rose. And she goes, that's incredible. I'm going to buy a whole box of that, thanks. All right, goes to the next door, knocks on the door. Hi, my name's Ralph from G15 washing powder. I've got the best washing powder in the whole wide world. Would you like to buy some? Oh, can we first have some of your clothes or your husband's clothes so I can test it out? She goes out the back, she gets her husband's jeans. He's got the bath solution already, and he does the spiel. Dip, dip, dip in the G15, up to the light, shining bright. Up to the nose, smells like a rose. She goes, that's mad, I'm going to buy a box of that. He gets to the third one, right? Lady answers the door. He goes, hi, my name's Ralph from G15 washing powder. I've got the best washing powder in the world. It's getting a bit game at this stage, he's swearing. And he says, have you got any of your husband's clothes so I can show you how amazing it is? And she says, I don't have a husband, I'm a single mum. So he says, well, have you got any of your own clothes that I can test this on? So she slips off her panties and she gives them to old Ralphie, and Ralph goes, dip, dip, dip in the G15, up to the light, shining bright, up to the nose, dip, dip, dip in the G15.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Great. Well, round of applause, John. Thank you. you have another one?
By the way, I should just tell you, we used to, as you know, we used to do Santa Claus promotions.
That was John.
Santa Claus photography.
Yeah.
And Santa told me that joke. And that was probably one of the clean ones.
Awesome. That's great. Stay with us, John. We're going to do another joke. My turn. I'll have a go. Hey, why not? So this is a little Johnny joke. Nice little favourite from school. Little Johnny's he's at school and he's just come back from school holidays, and the teacher goes, "Okay, boys and girls, time for show and tell. So if you can tell us what you've done on your school holidays, and let the class know, and we'll have a bit of education so we can find out what everyone's done." So little Johnny comes up to the classroom and goes, "Oh, thanks, miss. Yeah, I'm Johnny. I went to Queensland. I went all the way to Cairns. I've got family who own a farm, and they've got a play. They've got all these cane toads, and they're everywhere. So what we've done is we've got these cane toads. They're a real pest. So we've got these cane toads, and we've got firecrackers, and we shoved them up their arse." And the teacher says, "Oh, excuse me, Johnny, but that is not the correct terminology. If you can please use the word rectum from now on, much, much better." So he goes, "Oh yeah, miss, we lit those firecrackers. We wrecked them all right."
So I've been trying to spice up my sex life because after 26 years of marriage, it ain't what it used to be, right? Right, fellas? Know what I'm talking about. So I brought home a pocket full of flavoured condoms, and I said to the wife, "Honey, tonight we're playing Guess the Flavour." So that night comes, and she gets down on me, and she goes, "That tastes like cheese and onion." And I said, "Hang on, I haven't got it on yet." Thank you very much.
Oh, it's a good one. People laughing and cringing at the same time. I've never seen
this
that
lady's
reaction.
cringing. He's laughing.
It's funny, but it's gross. I'll do one more to finish off the segment for our joke-off segment. Let's do, there was 3 guys, they work on a train. So they walk onto this train, they don't get tickets, they can't afford them. So there's an Irishman, there's an Aussie, and there's an Italian. Anyway, they're in the carriage, and then the inspector comes along. The inspector's walking through the carriage, he's going, "Tickets, tickets, tickets." These 3 guys at the end of the carriage are going, "Oh, right, let's go to the next carriage and try and get away from him." So they slip through the next carriage, walk to the back of that carriage, and sure enough, the train conductor, he's gone through, he's checked everyone's tickets, he goes to the next carriage, "Tickets, tickets, tickets." These guys are like, "Shit, let's go to the last carriage." They walk out the last carriage, and they walk into the last carriage, and it's a stock carriage, it's carrying stock. So they walk in there, and there's all these bags of potatoes, and there's soups and all sorts of produce. And they're obviously delivering that on the train, on the very last carriage in the caboose there. And the Italian goes, all right, what do we do? Get the potato sack, jump inside the sack, lay on the ground and not move. Fantastic, they're in the sacks. I think this is a great plan. You know, the conductor walks in and he has a quick look in the carriage and he sees these really suspicious looking sacks on the ground. So he goes over to the first one, the Italian bloke's in the first sack. He gives the first one a little bit of a boot and the Italian bloke goes, meow, meow. Okay, must be a cat in that one. Doesn't think twice. So there's another suspicious sack over here and he's got the Aussies in that one. So he gives it a little bit of a boot. Woof, woof. Oh, okay, must be a dog in that one. Goes to the last one, the Irishman's in there. He gives it a little bit of a boot. Nothing. So there's a bit sus, so he gives it another couple of boots. Nothing. Then he starts laying the boots right in, and then all of a sudden the Irishman goes, potatoes! Potatoes! Oh, that's good. There you go, folks. That's our jokes for our joke-off segment. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks very much. Round of applause for John.
Tell us another one. A show with tall tales, jokes and antidotes.
Hi everyone. So this is the joke. There was this TV show, and on the TV show you had to try and stump Professor Gee-Whiz. So anyone in the audience, if you've got a word that can stump Professor Gee-Whiz, please say what your word is. The man puts up his hand and he says, yep, my word's garn. Professor Gee-Whiz like, is that, can you spell that? Yes, can you spell that please? G-A-R-N, garn. He's like, is it short for garnish? Nah. Oh. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. You have stumped Professor Gee-Whiz. Please, sir, tell us how you put that word into a sentence. He goes, garn. And then the next week the show's on again, and they're right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Professor G-Wiz. If anyone in the audience has got a word, please let us know what the word is. And there's a man in the back, and he had a beard on and a wig, and looked quite interesting. And said, "Yes, sir. What's your word?" And he goes, "Smee." And Professor G-Wiz is like, "Smee? Can you smell that? Spell that? What is that word?" He goes, S-M-E-E, Smee. Smee? He's like, "Oh my God. My God, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe it. We have stumped Professor G-Wiz. Please, sir, tell us, how do you put that word smee into a sentence?" And he ripped off his hair and he ripped off his face bit, his fake bit. He goes, "Smee again, go get
Hey mate, it's a lovely day today, isn't it? You reckon it's going to rain? Hey, I really like your red hair. G'day mate, I like your jacket. Is that real leather? Don't even think about it.
Having trouble finding friends? Call Need a Friend on 1300 13 hash 2 6 152 398 847. Go on, find a friend and have friends in 24 hours.
Great to be here in Dandenong, the multicultural capital of Melbourne, I guess. I feel like I'm a little bit at home. I'm not the typical multicultural Australian. I'm actually half Scottish and half Greek, kind of like Braveheart meets Spartacus. I enjoy Scotch and ouzo on ice. I know that does sound like a weird combination, but occasionally I'll mix it up and have a bit of cocaine. I am joking, of course. I never drink when I'm here, it ruins the buzz. But it's funny, like being half Greek, it's not surprising. There's a lot of Greeks living in Melbourne, as you probably realise. What you may not realise that Melbourne is actually the third most populated Greek city in the world. Third most populated Greek city in the world. That's amazing, isn't it, Melbourne? Of course, Athens is number one, followed by South Oakland, and then we got Melbourne. It's about a 5k radius of South Oakland. You can smell the black coffee and baklava's there. So, I'll tell you also a little bit more about myself. I'm actually single. I've been married once before, but I got married for the wrong reasons. Sex. What I found out is the reasons that you do get married is to not have sex. So I found that out. But my daughter came to live with me recently because she can't stand her mother, which I do get a little bit emotional about when I think about that, because finally, after all this time, we've got something in common. And like a lot of kids these days, my daughter suffers from anxiety, and so her psychologist suggested that we get her a pet to try and alleviate some of that anxiety. So we went down to the pet stop and I said, look, you can get whatever you like. I'm thinking sort of puppy dog, therapy cat. She ends up choosing this goanna, right? And it wasn't just your every normal day run-of-the-mill goanna. This on the box, a special box in the pet stop, and it said, special breed gay goanna, right? Look, I'm not one to question this day and age, I wasn't going to question it. I just said, you can have whatever you want, that's what you wanted. So we took it up to the guy at the end of the counter, and I had to ask him. I said, listen, is this for real, gay goanna? And he looked at me and he goes, oh, well actually it's really just a turtle that's come out of the shell. There's a little dad joke for you folks.
So one more time, round of applause, John Weninger.
Thank you very much.
Take it away.
Thank you so much. How are you all today? You good? All right, so feel free to heckle if you want. I'm used to it. I get heckled most nights by my wife in bed. She goes, "Your shit, get off." It's kind of like comedy. The other day, my other son came home and he said the girls at the local school that he goes to charged the boys $5 for oral sex. And I was so disgusted because I pay 10. So I'm in this hotel. I travel with work and I'm in a hotel and the walls are paper thin, and about 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm woken by the most amazing sex you have ever heard. And it went on for ages, and I'm trying to sleep. And it just went on for ages, and I could tell it wasn't sex between a man and a woman because it went on for more than 10 minutes. And I noticed, and there wasn't that pounding of the bed, it was just beautiful lovemaking. It was beautiful, actually, but I had to sleep. And then they adjourned to the shower, and the noise just kept going, and then you had the splashing of the water, and finally, after about an hour, I kid you not, they came to the most amazing climax that I have ever had. And then I thought, yeah, it took a while. And then I thought I better get out of their room before they get out of the shower, because it could get really weird, right? Do you mind if I just look at my phone for a sec? Wouldn't do any good, because I can't see the friggin' thing without my glasses. I'm getting older. Aging is hard. I wipe my ass for no reason at all these days. Hey guys, I'm going to leave it at that because I can't see shit. Thanks. Have a nice day.
All right, one more time for John Weninger.
Tell us another one. A show with tall tales, jokes and antidotes.
Well, viewers, you're in for a treat. Francois de Cossard has brought out his very own cookbook. And here he is. Hello, Francois.
Bon nuit, Nancy.
Oh, I love it when you speak frog. Oh, I wish I could speak so eloquently. Damn my broken septum. Oh, well, viewers, if you call in the next half hour, you get your very own personally signed copy of Francois de Cossard's cookbook, How to Use Butter 150 Ways Legally. Oh, so how did the Naked French Chef come about?
Well, Nancy, as you know, I love cooking so much. One day I woke up and just forgot to put my pants on.
There you go. Oh, do you sleep naked?
But naked, of course. But what does this have to do with my book?
You're the Naked French Chef?
Ah, oui. But everyone has to have a gimmick, or at least a talent for having a gimmick.
Are you married?
But of course.
Oh, butt naked, of course.
No, I wore my tuxedo to my wedding.
Oh, okay. There you go. In your book, you've got your fantastic French-style fairy bread recipe. Oh, and my favourite, your 2-minute noodles. Oh, I love to see Francois' noodle in 2 minutes.
I won't be here that long. In fact, I am going to use my noodle and piss off.
Oh, I hate to see you go. Oh, but love to see you leave. Oh, I have searched this book from cover to cover, and there's not one photo of Francois' arse or his noodle. Nothing at all. Oh, my no. Oh, you fixed my broken rectum, septum. Oh, Francois, thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
And this stand-up comedian is none other than Maryanne Liberati. Yes, she's related with my sister. So please make her feel welcome, Maryanne Liberati.
My name's spelt wrong.
Oh no. And you can get the good microphone. And you can let them know.
Okay.
One more time, Maryanne Liberati.
I was just saying to my brother, who should know me, that is not how you spell my name. I do not have a hyphen in there. I think I blame Jerry for that. Hello, I'm your auntie. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Maryanne Luisa Maria Liberati, and I'm Chinese. So I was at my nonna's house, for the Aussies out there, that's your grandma, and I was at her house and she said to me, she goes, Maryanne, how come stranger people keep coming to my door? Stranger people, I don't even know. I said, oh, what do you mean? She said, the other day, I'm sit at home, I watch the Bold and Beautiful. I hear a knock on the door. I say, who is he? Who is he? Yeah, g'day, it's Cheryl and Tim. Cheryl and Tim? I know nobody from this name. If they say Maria and Giuseppina, all right, but Cheryl and Tim? Open the door. I say, yes, sir, how can I help you? Thank you very much. Yeah, g'day, Cheryl, my hubby Tim. You see my car's broken down from a really long drive from a Wagga Wagga. I say, who you call it a Wagga Wagga? No, I just want to come inside. I just want to use the phone. I just want to call the RAC, right? I said, how come you choose my house? Out of all the other houses on the street, how come you choose my house? I know why. You and Shelley and Tim, you're gonna pretend to come inside my house. You're gonna see my lounge room with my Franco Cozzo 3-piece leather lounge suite with the plastic still on the seats. You're gonna come in, pretend to use the phone, call RPP. But really, when I'm not home, you're gonna come back and you're gonna take everything from me. You're gonna steal it from me. So I say, you piss off and you don't come back. I tell you, I never seen such a fatty run so fast in my life. I said, you don't call the RPP. You call it the Jenny Craig or the Weight Watcher. Another time, I sit down and hear a knock on the door. I say, who is he? And they say, it's the Good Friday appeal. I open the door, I say, today is no Good Friday. Today is no bad Sunday. No, I'm here to raise money for the Good Friday appeal for the Royal Children's Hospital. I said, so you want me to give you money for the royal children who's in the hospital? Yes. I'm sorry. But I think of the Queen. I think of the Queen, she got enough money for the royal children. But not me. I'm under the pension. But one time, such a lovely, I hear a knock on the door. Tricky. I think, what's this, tricky? I open the door. Oh, stand there, 3 beautiful children, One dressed up like a big pumpkin, beautiful, Another one dressed up like a black cat, put the whiskey like that, little ears and the tail, beautiful, Another one dressed up like a scary, be a ghost, put the shit, cut the eyes to be scary, And they stand there with the lolly, Tricky. These children, they cannot even afford the proper clothes. But they come to bring me the lolly. I take the lolly. I look at them like this. And they look at me like this. We don't need no words, nothing. But we understand one another. Thank you, everyone.
Round of applause for yourselves, thank you guys. And all those behind the scenes that have made it happen. So the marketing, the advertising, the material, Claudia, Jerry, Charlie helped me out today as well. Family, Olga, thank you guys for all helping out and making this show possible. Really appreciate it. So hope you guys had a great night tonight. For those of you watching, hope you guys can join us on our next episode. Come down to the Dandenong Club and join us. And give yourselves a round of applause. Thanks for our live audience. Okay. And as I mentioned last time, we are raising funds for Heart Kids, so please donate to Heart Kids and have a great night and be good and good things happen. Thank you.